Garner now facing 5 counts of assault, 1 count of criminal trespassing, and 1 count of resisting arrest. The police report states that Garner may be mentally disturbed and may have been under the influence of alcohol or drugs.
Airbus just wrapped up a big week at the Paris Air Show with more than twice as many orders as Boeing. The European plane maker secured nearly 600 orders for the aircraft. This according to consulting firm IBA.IQ. Meantime, Boeing left the show with just 234 orders, and nearly all of those orders were for its grounded 737 MAX jets.
For the 3rd time in the last month, the LVCVA has announced a new international route coming in and out of McCarran.
Following similar announcements of service between Las Vegas and Tel Aviv and Amsterdam on El Al and KLM respectively, Mexican low-cost carrier Viva Aerobus has added a new destination. And
Patrick Walker spoke with the airline's CEO as well as the Latin Chamber of Commerce about why Las Vegas has become such a focal city for Mexican carriers. Patrick?
Well, Denise and Brian, Viva Aerobus has added nonstop flights to Monterrey, which is its hub, after its Mexico City route proved lucrative for the airline. It's part of an aggressive effort by the LVCVA to attract more international carriers and add more routes into the valley.
This is becoming a common sight in recent months. Tourism and business officials welcoming more foreign carriers into the market.
That's it, Peter. Thank you very much.
Mexico accounts for the 2nd highest number of international visitors to Las Vegas per year, 1.2 million, just behind Canada. That's about 20% of the 7 million annual foreign visitors.
The Latin American market represents a key component to our international efforts. It's a number that continues to climb.
Viva Aerobus is the 4th largest domestic carrier in Mexico. It will offer flights on Thursdays and Sundays between Las Vegas and Monterrey, the airline's largest hub.
We have 33 non-stop destinations out of Monterrey, so a passenger from Las Vegas can fly to Monterrey, and from there they can connect to Veracruz or Villahermosa or Merida very smoothly to one of our flights.
Mexican Consulate General Alejandro Mariel says by the number of Mexico-based carriers, Las Vegas is in prime position to continue expanding air service to the country.
McCarran is the only airport outside Mexico with 4 airlines with the Mexican fly serving regular flights.
The LVCVA predicts the new flights will inject about $27 million into the economy here. Latin Chamber of Commerce President Peter Guzman says this won't be the last time we hear this kind of announcement.
We know there's a lot of dollars right across the border, and why not Las Vegas? This is a great place to come, play, have fun, and have a great vacation, and that's what we're seeing, and that's why the demand is there, and I guarantee you, you're going to see more.
Well, Viva Aerobus, as we mentioned, added those nonstop flights. They'll be using the A320 aircraft. It seats about 186 people for the flights back and forth. And again, those are twice weekly flights. Back to you.
Good stuff.
Trip to the Mexican coast sounds pretty good right about now.
We're all Patrick Stevens report.
Planning our trips.
Thanks, Patrick.
Thanks, Patrick.
Looking at the weekend, and we know everybody has different weekends in Las Vegas. If you have the traditional one, it's here, and it's going to chill out a little bit. Not exactly like put on a coat.
No, but typically would be a lot warmer right this time of year, Sally.
Seasonably cool temperatures are headed our way. Hope you guys have plans.
Yes.
Because you're really going to enjoy.
Go to Mexico.
Oh, well then that's a great plan. Then you need another forecast, Brian. But we're taking a live look outside of Red Rock where we show you how just beautiful these clouds have really stuck around for today, making mostly sunny conditions for the area, Red Rock area. Those winds really not being a problem for today. Summer has arrived. Everything and everyone is feeling lovely for today. We also reached highs of 97 degrees. We were slightly cooler than we were supposed to be right now this time of year. We should be at the triple digits. Lows will be of 77 degrees, and that sunset going down at 8:01 for tonight. So make sure you take a look at that and tweet me at SallyJTV. Valley conditions, though, we show the lakes outside with 92 degrees, downtown 93 for you, Sunrise Mountain 89 degrees, and Green Valley staying relatively warm with 95 degrees. Regionals, Death Valley 103 and Mergosa Valley 91 degrees. Pahrump 92 for you right now, and Caliente with those 80 degrees. We see a series of upper level shortwave troughs really moving through. That's what's giving us some change in the weather department. We will see more gusty winds coming our way really for the nighttime hours. Those areas that we'll see them for tonight with those gusts all the way to the 20-mile-per-hour range will be Centennial Hills, Aliante. Those gusts seem to be coming from the north. That will continue for your Saturday, really the afternoon hours, all the way to that 4 o'clock hour, you will see those gusts persisting. After that, though, we say goodbye to gusts and things will come back to normal once again. But the temperatures are looking fantastic. We're bringing you Saturday with the coolest temperatures of the week so far, with 90 degrees expected. Sunday with 95, and eventually warming up once again where we need to be with those normal temperatures. The mountains looking to bring highs of 67 for tomorrow. North breezes persisting 10 to 20 miles per hour. Temperatures staying nice for the lakes with 87 degrees. North breezes with gusty winds could persist up into the 30-mile-per-hour range for the afternoon. Tonight's lows of 70 degrees, and yes, those gusts will come in at 11 p.m. with 18 miles per hour. We roll out your 70 forecast, and we just bring you lots of sunshine in store for you. Make sure to watch out with those gusts, as we do expect them for tonight. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Sally. Still ahead, it's National Take Your Dog to Work Day.
We're going to have a look at how pets are helping employers attract and keep workers, coming up after the break.
And then ahead at 6 o'clock, we take you inside Encore Boston Harbor. The touch of Las Vegas you might recognize as the new resort casino prepares to welcome its first guests this weekend.
Enough said. Call Ed. You're watching 8 News Now at 5.
Today is the last day to submit nominations for Walker Furniture's Help for Heroes program. They want to contribute to a better quality of life for wounded active duty military personnel and veterans by providing them with specialized furniture. If you know someone in need who fits the bill, please send your nomination letter to Walker Furniture tonight. You can also nominate a hero online at walkerhelpforheroes.com. Recipients will be notified next week.
And finally, here at 5 o'clock, today is National Take Your Dog to Work Day. But new research suggests that companies may want to allow pets in the office every day.
Come on. Sabrina Ladd is never far from her pup, Kaya, even when she's on the job.
She is pretty chill. I mean, she gets so much interaction with like everybody else brings their dogs.
Sabrina brings Kaya to work every day at Procore, The software company came in #2 on Rover.com's list of the most dog-friendly companies. Hundreds of employees bring their dogs to work on Procore's Southern California campus, which includes areas for pups and their owners to walk and play.
I'm never feeling rushed to rush home after work to go let her out or try to rush home during my lunch break to take her for a walk. And it just makes me feel really supported by our company.
In the Rover.com survey, 75% of dog owners said being able to bring their dog to work makes them more likely to stay with their employer.
It sets the tone for a culture.
Steve Mayer says Procore's pet policy is a selling point when recruiting new employees.
I think it does set such a great atmosphere for everyone in the environment, whether you love dogs or not, just because in general people are happier when there's animals around.
That includes employees who don't own pets, like Abe Alba, who says he especially appreciates his furry coworkers when dealing with frustrating sales calls.
It's nice when after having one of those calls you can just turn around and there's just like a dog laying there and you can just lay with it and pet it and even take it on a walk.
The dogs make even the roughest day at the office easier to take. Just bring your dog in one hand and then your lint brush in the other.
That's the key. And with the dogs just laying there, it keeps you on your toes because it's like an obstacle course when you go get a coffee. You just kind of dodge them. But by the way, the other thing is dogs are so laid back. I mean, my dog sleeps like 19 and a half hours a day.
They do, right.
You know, I'm always kind of like, hey, bud.
Yeah.
He's just so chill. So they're going to just have a relaxing day with you.
Hey, by the way, if you brought your dog to work today or any day, we'd love to post it on Social News Desk on our Facebook page. So share a picture with us. We'd love to see some of your stories.
Can you imagine if there's like 71 dogs in studio right now? The only thing is they'd have to be quiet during the newscast.
Yeah, that's the tough part.
Thanks for watching 8 News Now at 5. We always appreciate it. The CBS Evening News is next.
Hope to see you back here at 6 o'clock. Have a great weekend.
Hi, we're OfferPad, and we want to buy your home. Just go to OfferPad.com, enter basic information, and we'll send you a competitive offer. It's that easy. We'll even move you locally for free. We've helped thousands of happy home sellers, and we'd love to help you. OfferPad. Request your free offer today.
I'm here with the Cortezes, Lawsons, Carnavalis at their family reunion to show them the family of Chevy SUVs. This is the Trax, the Equinox, and the Traverse. Which one's your favorite?
The Trax, actually. More compact.
Equinox is jumping out at me. If I wanted to be a cool dad, the Traverse. I like the blue one, the red one.
And I would take that Traverse.
Luckily, no matter what you want in an SUV, Chevy has the perfect one for you.
I think you got it covered.
Current qualified competitive lessees can get this Chevy Traverse for around $299 a month. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Mark Vetri, Bobby Flay, Michael Simon. Big names and even bigger flavors. Now open at Palms. Explore 14 new restaurants and bars. Indulge in fine Italian, seafood with a Latin twist, and modern American. To slow and low barbecue, exquisite steaks, and more. From celebrity chefs to casual cravings, this is the art of dining, only at Palms.
The only thing we love more than slinging
is showing folks how easy it is.
Explore all the possibilities.
Your first time slinging is always so special.
I cried my first time.
Get live TV, only $15 your first month at slingtv.com.
Insurance companies will undercut you, knowing full well that you are entitled to more.
Golightly and Associates, 222-3333.
I'm here with the Cortezes, Lawsons, Carnavalis at their family reunion to show them the family of Chevy SUVs. This is the Trax, the Equinox, and the Traverse. Which one's your favorite?
The Trax, actually. More compact.
Equinox is jumping out at me. The blue one, the red one.
And I would take that Traverse.
No matter what you want in an SUV, Chevy's got the perfect one for you.
You got it covered.
Current competitive owners get 14% below MSRP on most Equinox models. That's over $5,600 on this Equinox. See your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers.
Hi, we're OfferPad, and we want to buy your home. Just go to OfferPad.com, enter basic information, and we'll send you a competitive offer. It's that easy. We'll even move you locally for free. We've helped thousands of happy home sellers, and we'd love to help you.
watched station.
Now at 6, a cannabis conundrum. The I-Team's Vanessa Murphy talks with employees who say they haven't been paid by a local dispensary that is facing financial problems.
And CCSD facing a new lawsuit. The allegations stemming from a recent meeting and what the teachers union has to say about it all.
Despite the arrival of summer, temperatures through the weekend looking to stay below normal. The details coming up in your most accurate forecast.
Now, live, this is 8 News Now at 6.
A dispensary is facing financial troubles and employees are turning to the I-Team for answers. Thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. Court records showing workers and former workers at Canopy Cannabis Dispensary did not receive their paychecks on time, and their health insurance was temporarily canceled because their premiums weren't paid by the business.
The I-Team's Vanessa Murphy taking a closer look tonight and has more on what court records and official sources reveal about that business.
Brian and Denise, employees and former employees say they've been getting the runaround.
I'm about to lose my car. I can't pay rent. I can't pay medications, doctor's fees. I don't have money to do anything. I don't have gas in my car. I don't have food in my fridge.
These current employees and former employees of Canopy Cannabis Dispensary share a struggle.
How many people are behind in receiving their paychecks?
From not being able to pay the rent
I was evicted.
to being broke on a son's birthday.
The reason why I was able to get him a cake was Catholic Charities. They gave us a cookie cake.
They told us they were behind on bills because their paychecks were late when we interviewed them on May 28th.
The first time it happened at the end of February, I had my first ever panic attack at work.
The I-Team looked into Canopy Cannabis Dispensaries. Its parent company, CW Nevada, filed for bankruptcy in April. According to court documents, as of May 3rd, the company owed more than $405,000 in taxes and nearly $118,000 in rent. But a federal bankruptcy judge threw the case out, which means the company is likely still on the hook to pay its bills. Other court documents reveal CW Nevada is ordered to pay consultants named Forefront Advisors $4.9 million. According to Metro Police, the constables seized more than $8,000 from the business in February. Records show the business is ultimately managed by Brian Paget. He's also an attorney. Noemi Durval says she was a manager at Canopy.
I'd like to see Brian in an orange jumpsuit going to prison.
The I-Team reached out to Paget by email, phone, and a visit to the dispensary. In an email on May 30th, he asked for the opportunity to give his side of the story and said he'd need to clear it with his legal team first. On June 4th, an attorney representing the company suggested Mr. Paget was open to granting an interview, but he never agreed to an on-camera interview. Paget and these former employees we talked with both say they are under a non-disclosure agreement with his company. Paget threatened a lawsuit against Channel 8 if we aired this story. Then a spokesman sent a statement, quote, as the parent company of Canopy Cannabis Dispensaries has recently been in active bankruptcy, company policy stipulated that no comments were to be made during this time. As the bankruptcy situation has just been resolved, appropriate attention to this matter will now be addressed accordingly and forthwith, unquote.
It's so much more than just not paying us. There's a reason why there's 7 to 8 lawsuits against him. There's a reason why he's battling his partners and he's tried to tell us that it's all their fault and he's the good guy, and I have no sympathy for him.
On June 12th, after a hearing for one of the lawsuits the company is facing, will employees get paid anytime soon? The I-Team caught up with Paget.
What we're doing right now is I have a company of over 125 employees that we haven't made a single cut in pay on, that we have not laid people off, and we are continuing to pay each and every one of them. We might be slow, but that's because certain people have been actively attempting to close our stores. And even though it hurts, even though I may bleed, I'm not leaving those people by the side of the road. And I think that's the story that people have missed. No further comment. Thank you.
But the same day, several employees told the I-Team no, they still had not been paid. And now some employees are suing CW Nevada. They allege their health insurance lapsed and they weren't getting paid on time. This is one of at least 7 lawsuits the company is facing. Others include one partner suing Paget for mismanaging the business and the landlord at the Blue Diamond location alleging he hasn't been paid rent.
A lot of questions pop up. There's really no real answer.
Greg Grant says he was part of the team to open all 3 locations at Blue Diamond, North Las Vegas, and downtown.
We were all there because we got these jobs. We made a family. We grew. We saw profit. The company was really good at some point, and then somewhere, somehow, money wasn't being paid, and then promises being broken, bridges being burned. And here we are today.
Court records show the downtown Las Vegas and North Las Vegas locations were shut down in the spring. The Blue Diamond location shut down more than a week ago.
What breaks my heart the most is that we're all like in the same boat. There's no captain to the ship. It's a sinking one.
One agency that would not share information with us was the Department of Taxation's Marijuana Enforcement Division. A spokesman would not tell us the status of a license or about any inspections. But as we mentioned, the I-Team tracked down court documents which show they suspended the registration and licenses for the North Las Vegas and downtown locations in the spring. Recently, a receiver was appointed temporarily, meaning he'll be in charge to try to sort out the business problems that way.
And Vanessa, one would hope at some point that those employees get fully paid.
Yes, obviously they want to get paid, and I know they've really been waiting for this story to air. They've wanted a voice.
They're anxious. All right, Vanessa, thanks so much.